Elysia, and today I'm gonna show you how you can get as many different looking photos from just one location. So let's get started. Okay, so imagine this. You go to the coolest location ever to shoot some great portraits, and it's going great, the lighting is perfect, the model is great, everything is just amazing. You go home crazy excited to see all the photos, put your SD card into the computer, open the photos up, and they all look the same. I think we've all experienced this. Well, at least I have, and that's not really what we want when we go out to shoot. We kind of want a lot of different and unique photos, but sometimes that can be a little bit hard. And if you're a little bit like me and you don't travel a lot and kind of have to reuse and repurpose the same locations over and over again, you still want the photos to look unique and kind of like they're taken at different locations when they're not really. That's exactly what I'm gonna teach you in this video if you just stick around. So to demonstrate all of these tips that I'm gonna show you just in a minute, I've gone out to my garden because it's a place that I shoot in somewhat often. But yeah, let's get started. My first tip is to take photos from different angles. You can do a wide shot, medium shot, landscape shot, close-up shot, and then you can do all of these shots from bird's eye view, normal view, or worm's eye view. So that's already 12 different shots you've got right there. You can do standing poses, sitting poses, upside down poses, whatever poses. And you can do different poses with your face as well. Let's say you've taken a medium shot and a close-up, but you've used the same pose for both of the photos, then they'll probably still look pretty similar. But if you change up the pose and the angle, then you've got two very different photos. I can only speak for myself, but I definitely think that learning to pose the right way and having different poses and stuff has really made my photography a whole lot better. It's really underrated, so definitely learn how to get creative with the poses. I actually already do have a video all about posing and all that stuff, so if you want to dive a little bit deeper into that, definitely go check that out first. Okay, it was getting a little bit cold outside, so now we're inside and let's continue. The next tip is to change up the outfit, and you can actually do this in a lot of different ways. A way that I just recently started using and that I absolutely love is buying a wig, because I never really use any other models than myself or my little sister. So that's only two models, and that's not really like a lot of variety, and a lot of the photos will look pretty similar for that reason. But then I bought two wigs in two different colors, and now we can both wear the wigs. And I really do think that wearing the wig completely changes the mood of the photo. So now we've got 6 models instead of 2, because we each have 3 different hairstyles that we can wear, if that makes sense. So it's pretty cool, and I love that one. Another way to change up your outfit, of course, is to change up what you're wearing in the photos. If you wear the same outfit in every single photo you take, it will look a little bit similar, I think. And if you don't have like a million different dresses to choose from to have a new dress every single time you go out to shoot, which I don't. So the way that I do it is that I oftentimes shoot with dresses in just one color, so that in Photoshop later I can actually change that color to whatever color I like. It looks like it's a lot of different dresses, but really I'm just changing the colors, if that makes sense. Okay, the next tip is to use props, because you can really, with props, change your location to be whatever you want, really. You could bring a bunch of book out into the lawn and make it look like a giant library or something like that. Or change it into a living room, but outside or something. I think that would be pretty cool as well. And then the location will really change a lot and not really look like what it looked like before. I did it 2 weeks ago just out in the lake, where I actually kind of made the lake look like a small living room, and I thought it worked really nice. You can check out the video right here if you want. But yeah, you can really do it with anything. Do it with flowers and it would be a completely different story. I think the only thing really stopping you from creating unique images is your imagination. So get creative. To make it as easy for yourself as possible, which I think we all want, shoot during golden hour, either in sunrise or in sunset. I do this pretty much every time because you're just setting yourself up for success. And that's always a good thing. But let's say that you've shot during golden hour 100 times at this one location, then I think it's time to go out and shoot during some harsh sunlight or just daylight but in shadow or something like that, and your photos will look a lot different. You might not get perfect photos the first time you try it, but eventually you will. Lastly, you can edit your photos differently. Play with the colors, see what you like, and experiment. Let's take these two photos as an example. With the editing on, they look pretty different. You can still see that it's taken from the same location if you look at them side by side, but imagine posting them onto Instagram with maybe 2 weeks apart, then I don't think anyone will notice that it's the same location. But also beware of this, because if you've taken a bunch of photos from the same location with the same outfit, I also think it's pretty cool to edit all the photos with just like one preset to make them look cohesive and have like this thread throughout them. But yeah, just decide what you want the outcome to be really. If you want them to look very different, then you need to edit them differently. But if you want them to be like cohesive and like tell a story through all the images, I think you have to edit them kind of similarly. Similarly? In a similar way. Yeah. Okay, so all of these tips were a little bit technical, but I really want to end off by just saying that you have to think different. And I know that that is way easier said than done, but it's just true. You have to go out to the location with new eyes every time. Look at the small details and see what is different today than it was yesterday. Maybe there's a new shadow hitting somewhere that looks pretty cool, or just something. Literally anything. And it's really when you start to notice those small pretty details that you get the best shots. So go out there, observe, and I really do think you'll come up with something great. And tag me when you do! No, just kidding. Or you can, if you want. Yeah, actually do tag me. I would love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Recap. Okay, so just to very quickly sum it all up, you want to first shoot from different angles. Close-up, far-away shots, medium shot, landscape shots, and so on. And then while you do all these different angles, you also want to change up the poses. So do standing poses, sitting poses, upside down poses, like whatever you can come up with, just change up the poses as well. To change up the location completely and make the photos look completely different, you can change up the outfit, the hair, and the props to really make the location look like a completely different location. To change it up even more, you can shoot during different times of the day to make the lighting look a lot different. And finally, you just have to edit them differently if you want the photos to look different. So edit them with different colors, change up the color of the dress like we talked about. You can do so much, so just get creative with it. And finally, think different. Easier said than done, but I really hope you could use some of the tips and that you're now ready to just go out into your neighborhood and just slay and take some awesome photos and post them to Instagram, and no one will notice that they're taken at the exact same spot, because I know you can. That was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please comment something down below and give the video a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and hit the little bell button to be notified every time I post a new video. And until next time, bye.